Welcome back, boys and girls. And today we're gonna both sight this pistol and give it a good clean and hit the range. And since I only have 20 rounds, I'm gonna do minimum barrel breaking, and then we're gonna see how this pistol shoots. As for the ammunition, I'm gonna be shooting gold dot 9mm 124 grain. And to get the ball carrier out, you wanna lift and this will pop right out, just like that. This is actually very clean. Wow, compared to MMP, this thing is clean as a whistle. Many people say you don't need to break in the barrel for the pistols. Now, if you don't want to break in your barrel with a new pistol, that's fine. But you do want to clean your gun just to make sure there's no breeze inside and that could damage the barrel. Okay, we're gonna use the same target as before. That's about 30 yards away. I don't know if you could see it. And then find it in your red dot sight. And it's right there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but the red dot is right at the target. The bench is 6 feet apart, so we don't have to wear the mask on the bench. I'm just gonna have it over my mouth. Okay, we're at the range. And a lot of people say you don't really need to break in a pistol because it's a short barrel and it's not for precision shooting at a long distance. But I like to do them anyway. But we're gonna do a short version today. So I'm gonna clean the barrel after every shot for first 5 shots, and then after every 2 shots for the 4 rounds. So I'm gonna be using 9 ammos to break in the barrel. Okay, this is one of the reasons why you don't want the 30 round magazine at the range. This hits the ground, so it's hard to get a steady shot. Okay, we have a problem. The red dot at the highest power, I can see it in the shadow, but not at the target where it's sunny. Okay, today is really cold, but sunny. There's a target here, and I cannot see the red dot on the target. I'm still gonna break in the barrel for him. This is my friend's gun.
Yep.
And this red dot, he only paid $37 for it. I cannot see it on the target. I can only see it in the shade. So the red dot is not bright enough.
Oh.
Really sucks. I was hoping I could sight it in for him. I can't sight it in. I'm just gonna break it in for him.
Yeah. Is it new? Or
It's a new one. Yeah, he never shot it.
30. Wait a minute. Did you say $37?
$37. So I guess you get what you pay for.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, this is the end of the barrel breaking. Since I can't show the accuracy of the hand, I'm just gonna rapid firing and see everything's functional. I'm not really allowed to do rapid firing at this range, so I'm gonna shoot kind of fast, not too rapid.
Okay, it's almost 3 o'clock, so we're going to take a quick break for this gentleman to set his target.
Okay, we're not really allowed to do rapid firing at this range, but the officer cut me a break because, I was really bummed out about the red dot. Maybe this red dot might work for the indoor range, but definitely not out in the sunny day.
What you considered rapid fire.
I'm just gonna pull the trigger as fast as I can. I'm not gonna bump fire or anything like that.
I'll stand by.
Thank you. Clear. It worked. How about the AR9? If you told me this was compact 9mm carbine, I would actually really like it. Having it against my shoulder and shooting it actually felt pretty comfortable. And the 9mm recoil against your shoulder, it was non-existent. And the charging handle did not move with an action, so that was a good thing. One positive note today, I got to rapid fire AR9. I am so embarrassed. I came from the range and gave the news of this gun owner the bad news. I told him this red dot is useless. So he took it back with him. And then a day later, he called me and said, I am so sorry. I installed the red dot scope the other way around. I'm not very familiar with this type of gun or the red dot. I only have one red dot and I hardly use it. So I naturally thought it was mounted the right way. So he told me he's gonna reinstall it and bring it back to me, and he wanted me to set it in for him. So we both laughed about it. And I told him, as a beginner, we all make mistakes. And as I promised, I'm gonna show you as it was, so we could all learn from it. Let's face it, nobody's perfect, right? Except Jesus. So I both set it again and hit the range. The bench is 6 feet apart, so we don't have to wear the mask on the bench. I'm just gonna have it over my mouth. Okay, I'll put a tape here to see if the charging hand is moving or not. Now I can see the red dot.
29 for Foxtrot.
You're shooting about 4-inch low to the right. And even to the left.
5,000 rounds for $450. 556. Not bad. Yeah. So just go there. Everything you take. It's just.
This time it's about 1 inch high, a little bit to the right.
I got this lizard on the yeah, CCI. It's good stuff. I think Southwest. Years ago it was 17 cents. Wow.
Bullseye. Okay, now I'm gonna go for 3 shots at the same target, right up a target.
2 years ago, he likes to shoot.
Whew.
And bought a handgun, and I said it's not going to get any cheaper or any easier.
Wow, I'm really impressed. Tape is still on, so that's a good thing. That was the first shot. Adjusted, it went up there, readjusted, so that's the last 4 shots. So that's really good.
They go that far. They didn't go that far. They're there. It's doable.
You hit that, the target pops up.
Okay, this is out in 50 yards. I'm gonna be aiming for the right upper target.
Dark spot way above.
And I'm gonna take 5 shots.
Then I was trying to
Let
hit.
him tell you where they're hitting.
They go that far.
Okay, I lower the sight just a little bit. I'm gonna take 3 shots aiming at the bottom of the target.
Oh, okay. 2, 3, and break it. Yeah. Let's see.
One shot,
One shot, one play.
Okay, it's definitely shooting better, but it's still a little high, but I'm gonna leave it right there. I think it might be the 5-inch barrel. 25 yards was great, but 50 yards, the group just widened up really wide. Okay, shooting at 50 yards, I think things got really interesting. Okay, this is AR9. 25 yards, he had a great group. When I was aiming at 50 yards for this bullseye up here. So I made a little bit of adjustment, 3 click down, and I was aiming here, and this is what I got. So still not bad, but again, big difference between 25 to 50 yards. Okay, I just came back from the range, and I gotta be honest, shooting at 25 yards, I was falling in love with this AR9. And then I stretched out to 50 yards, and then I kind of fell out of love. Now, if you ask me, would I buy one? Honestly, I wouldn't. And it's not because this gun is not a great gun. Now, the range that I belong to has target every 25 yards. But with AR9, I think under 25 yards, and if you have multiple targets where you could hit the different targets at different range, I think it'd be really fun. But shooting at 25, 50, 75, and 100 yards, the point of impact has too big a difference. And the groove was getting way too wide from 25 to 50 yards. So even though I think this is a great pistol or carbine, it's not my cup of tea. I really hope you guys understand that I'm only giving my personal opinion. So it really doesn't matter what I think. And lastly, like always, thank God for what you have. Enjoy life with what you got. But remember, every gun has its purpose. And if it doesn't fit yours, then it's not really for you. See you later.